Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. I'm located in the center part of Wisconsin. Today's date is Monday, November 3rd. November already. Pretty soon we'll be saying December, but that's okay. I'll get myself set up. I'm 2 minutes early and that's just fine. Well, it gives people a chance to hop on. Let's see. Let me get me set up on my Kindle, and then we will go for my laptop. I hope everybody had a great week. It was pretty nice here in Wisconsin. There we go. It was pretty nice here in Wisconsin this past week, and this week too. We're looking at a cold snap this coming up weekend, but that's okay because it's a good time to make soup, stamp, and the hubby told me that we're going to get our annual load of a ton of wood pellets, so it'll be all nice and toasty in the house, which I really like. We have Denise Weiger from Colorado. Good evening, Denise. So nice to see you, and thank you for sharing. I see Bev Boone, just because I've just got done talking with her and I know what her little insignia looks like. Oh, come on. There we go. And it's supposed to be quite chilly, but I am thinking we'll be making some vegetable beef soup or barley soup or something. And that'll taste so good. There we go. Yeah. Let's see what we have going on. We have 2 new kits coming out tomorrow. On Tuesday. I don't even know what they are. And new online exclusive starts tomorrow, which there's quite a few stamp sets and dies, some embellishments. I saw 1 embossing folder, which I have, and designer series paper. There's Karen Halterman from Iowa, and happy to be with you all, and that is great. Stampin' Up! Is offering virtual classes available November 4th, so you can go to the Stampin' Up! Website and check them out if you're so interested. I just had veggie beef soup tonight. Oh, I love soup. That's my time of year. And thank you, Bev Boone, for sharing. And there's Linda Hodge. Nice to see you, Linda. We'll probably be making vegetable venison soup. And I have a lot of barley, so we'll throw some barley in there too. But I love soup. It's easy and it tastes so good this time of year. Let's see, where am I? Oh, my November technique class is coming up Wednesday, November 12th. This class also is available as a class to go. And I have a sample card. What we'll be doing is called repetitive stamping. It's a lot like 2-step stamping, but I'm calling it repetitive stamping. The November Christmas card class is coming up. You can come stamp in person either on Wednesday, November 12th, or Wednesday, November 26th, or as a class to go. There's Kay Wire. Nice to see you, Kay. Okay, I want to show you what I got, and then we will keep going. Whoops. Okay, so made cabbage kielbasa soup. Oh, now that sounds good. I'll have to tell Jim that because he's got a head of cabbage and he likes kielbasa. We might have to check that one out. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. That sounds good. Another soup I can't wait to make. We've already made chicken noodle. But another one I like is potato and ham soup. I like that a lot. And of course, chili. I like chili. And I always think it's so funny because you can make the first pot of chili and you can probably have it going all winter long. So, well, there's Ronnie Kaiser. Glad to see you stayed in one place with all the wind we've had. Really windy by the water. Oh, very windy here, Ronnie. Very. Thank you for sharing, Tracy. Tracy Krantz is watching. Oh, and Karen puts cabbage in her vegetable soup. My grandma used to do that, make soup with cabbage in it. So, yeah. Tonight's stamp set that I'm featuring is a really cool word set. I love the font. Label Me Grateful. And there's matching dies with leaves, some oak leaves, some, I'm not sure what they're called, but we have leaves. We have coming up, like I mentioned, we have new kits, 2 new kits available. Well, this weekend, during watching the Packers lose, I made this kit because I am always needing thank you cards. And so these, which I believe, these made 12 cards. 12 cards? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 cards. These made 8 cards. Beautiful thank you cards. I didn't have to do a thing except put it together. And then I stamped, I am so grateful to have you in my life on the inside. And I think they turned out just perfect. So that's the kit I put together. I like making a kit ever so often because then you have them on hand. Okay, so we have these Christmas cards to pick from for November. And just so you know, this is the last Christmas card class for the year. November is the last month that we'll have Christmas card class. And this is it. So, if there's any cards here that you're interested in, pop me a message. Get in touch with me. I have been busy with Christmas cards, as always, and I enjoy it. Because when I started with Stampin' Up, my first stamp set was a snowflake stamp set with Baroque blue, cardstock, and ink, and white. That was it. That was the first one that I bought. Now, as I was mentioning, we have my repetitive stamping or 2-step stamping. This is a sample using the new online exclusive Petals of Beauty, and it also has dies that'll cut out the flowers and leaves. Beautiful. This designer series paper is called Brushed with Beauty. And these dots are I didn't write it down. Well, I think they're called earth tones dots. The embossing folder is called Beautiful Pattern Embossing Folder. And then I use the Banner Sayings Punch. So, a lot of new stuff going on with this card, but I wanted to be able to showcase what repetitive stamping is. So, yeah. Okay, gotta get caught back up. Haddock chowder. The haddock was on special, and it's what Mom requested. Boy, that sounds good. Yeah, Kathy Sanford, yeah, the Packers. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I keep myself calm, unlike my husband, by stamping and making cards when things go south. that chowder sounds good. We make a cheeseburger chowder that has hamburger, Velveeta cheese, potato, corn, and that's very good. I have to make that too. See, soup is great. Okay, that card I wanted to share with you. I wanted to share with you this cute little Halloween treat that I got this past week from Mary Jane Strunzi. And it's just a little lunch bag. And she cut it and made it into a haystack, corn shock. And how easy is that, right? Wrap some twine around it. So, yeah, pretty sure there's candy or something in there. I haven't opened it yet. I can't believe I haven't opened it yet. We have door prizes. Remember these from last year? Yes. I had this many left over. So, for commenting, this first one is going to go to Ronnie Kaiser-Smith, who's from Wisconsin. And Ronnie, I'll be sending these to you. These are going to go for sharing, and Linda Yakmastal won these. So, yeah. These were my door prizes. Cheeseburger chowder sounds delish. I never met a bowl of soup I didn't like. I'm my father's daughter for sure. I think I'm my grandfather's granddaughter for sure, because my grandpa, he loved soups. So, yeah, I love soup. Okay, so tonight we'll get this back, I'm not ready. We are using Label Me Grateful. It is a fancy fold. I didn't think I'd be making a fancy fold tonight, but yeah, I am. And we are going to use, here's our packet. We're going to use thick white. I have that all here. Let me put that there. Okay, we have thick white base, which is 8.5 by 5.5. So when you close it, it looks like that, right? We're going to score it at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. And of course, you don't have to worry about not writing it down fast enough, because I'll be posting all of the directions and dimensions on my blog, on my Facebook Live replay on Thursday. And you are very welcome, Ronnie. And I know you'll make beautiful cards with them. Okay, so then we also we're going to be using the Brushed with Beauty Designer Series paper. So we have this first one. It's 3 by 4 1/4. And we also have the second one, which is 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So I can go, and that one's going to, and it's like that. So that one's going to go right there. All right. We're going to go, and I'm going to use the solid side. Okay, so we got that, right? Then we have a piece of Mossy Meadow that's 6.5 by 4.5 and scored at 3 1/4. And you have to look at, so you don't get screwed up, it's backwards. You're gonna put that right here, and it's backwards. Right here. We're going to take this piece and put it right there. So that'll be pretty. The Brushed with Beauty Designer Series paper, that will be available tomorrow. I think it's pretty. A lot of people are already done with their Christmas cards. And so this will be a nice change if you're looking to make spring cards or all occasion cards. Or even if you have a fall wedding or something. Okay, we're going to have a white piece for the inside that's 3 by 4 1/4. And before I put it on the inside, I'm going to stamp it with Mossy Meadow. And I do that in case I screw up. This is going to go right there. Okay? All right. Okay, where's my... We're going to put this, so grateful for that heart of yours. This word set I've used quite a few times. I like it. It's an online exclusive also. And I like the font. Oh, not very good, is it? Let's ink this up better. And let's see if it's darker now. A little bit, but not much. Mossy Meadow. I have more than one Mossy Meadow, but apparently I already have it loaded up for my technique class coming up. So we'll just flip it over and we'll try this again. That's the nice thing about cardstock. Better is when it has more than one side. Will there be a paper share on the new papers? Well, probably not, Bev, because there's only one pack of Designer Series paper. That's it. Which I'll double check and check that out tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure that's all there is. It's just one pack. But we have a new mini catalog that'll be coming out the 1st of January. And let me write that down. I haven't seen what's coming out. Paper share papers. I'll remember now that I've written it down. We have a new mini catalog coming out first part of January. So that goes right there. That'll be something to look forward to. But I will definitely check and see how many papers there are in this online exclusive, the new ones that are coming out tomorrow. We're going to put this right here, like so. Okay, so when you close the card, it's going to be like that. When you open the card, it's going to be like that, huh? How cool is that? All right. Okay, let's keep going. I hate it when you just tap a laptop and it just goes stupid. I don't think it matters that much. But anyway, my front tag, I used a piece of white cardstock that's 3 by 4. And I used the Label Me Grateful dies. This die is in part of the pack. It goes in here. So that's pretty cool. A lot of possibilities that way. There, back in business. Let's see. So I cut that out, and I'm going to stamp my greeting, which it makes me mad that, oh, Mossy Meadow, right? It means that means I have to go and re-ink this one. But I happen to have my old Mossy Meadow right within reach. We're going to use that one instead. You're the best. I better check, make sure. Oh yeah, much better. And we're going to go and stamp that kind of towards the top. Like that. Okay. And that's all the ink we'll need. And nice thing about this card is that it stands upright. And you'll see that in just a minute. Well, there's Sandra Olam. Good evening. Nice to see you. I took a scrap of Flirty Flamingo. Yes. And a scrap of Mossy Meadow to cut these out with my adhesive sheet on the back. How clever. And we'll put this, we're going to put this on the front of our card. There's Patty Wheat and Pauline Langduct. Nice to see you. I didn't think you would make it tonight. And Patty, it's okay if you're a little bit late. That's no problem. We're going to put both of these on our tag. I've already put my adhesive strip on the back, and I use strips because you don't really, I have learned, you don't have to have adhesive strip on the whole thing for it to have good results. Just like a sticker. Okay, we're going to put this one on first. Like so. There. See, you'd never know that there's no adhesive there. Now this one being a little piece, that one pretty much covered it up. There we go. And so, there we go. This is a very nice, easy fun fold. I'll put that there. Now, I'm going to put it on the front of my card with dimensionals. And I have some already cut, not very many. Let me get my old decrepit scissors out. One of those pairs of scissors I had when I first started, and then one of my other beagles went and got a hold of them and then chewed the handles on them. But I no longer have that beagle, but I keep the scissors just for old time's sake. Okay. We are going to go and close this and put this right on the front. Alrighty. I have these really pretty Pearls of Beauty that come in, I would say, basic beige, Flirty Flamingo, and white. Well, and you know what you can do with the white ones? You can color them and make them any color you want. But I'm using Flirty Flamingo tonight. There. And there's our card. Super simple. And it's really, it's got that wow factor. I think it turned out great. I like it. And there's Michelle Jones. Nice to see you. If you're tuning in late, don't forget, you can watch the replay in probably about 5 minutes after I say goodbye. And also, on Thursday, for my Facebook Live replay, when I will give you all of the directions and scoring and cutting directions. But yes, this is a pretty card, and we'll probably be making this card at Technique class for our fancy fold. So, there. Okay, everybody. That's it for this week. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. I hope you enjoy, if it's cold by your place this weekend, make yourself a potty soup. We've given you some great ideas. All right. Thank you. Take care.